I was just in the thought process of coming up with some New Year's resolutions. I know some people actually despise the term as a whole, and I find it kind of difficult as well to come up with something that's going to last for the entire year. But what I came up with is that I want to eliminate a lot of the stuff that I have. So I'm someone who I like to think that I keep things really minimal, but the truth is that I just accumulate things over time. So just as some background, I moved into a new apartment about 3 months ago now, just over 3 months ago. And although a lot of the time just walking through to the average guest, it will look like it is quite clean and tidy, but the truth is that I have created a bunch of tiny spaces that I've just hidden in drawers and in closets and things like that. So I don't know if you've seen the Friends episode where Monica has her crazy closet of stuff that no one's allowed to go in. I've created about like 8 of those around my apartment, and they're just places that I look at them, it looks fine, but secretly it stresses me the F out. I was watching some videos on YouTube about apartment organization, and I was inspired to go ahead and film the process as well. Kind of keeps me accountable to finish up the whole apartment, so I thought I would start with the first room, which is our spare bedroom. What we will do today is there's a little bit of a bedside table here with it's hiding a surprising amount of junk in it, and then here we have this is what I like to call the closet of doom. There's about 8 million things in there stacked on top of each other, and I'm not quite ready to tackle that yet. That will probably be the last piece of the puzzle. So there's a whole work from home station over here, so I have a desk drawer with about 10 drawers in total that I know is just filled with crap. So let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so here is problematic area number 1. Okay, so got everything all set up. So what I'm going to do first is make sure that I have a clean desk. I'm going to put most of the things on here and start going through and start throwing some junk out. Okay, so drawer number 1. Let's see what we have here. So we have a washcloth, some old mail, a scarf, very cute, very 70s, retro. We have some makeup, my personal favorite, a primer, very important to have. I highly recommend, as a young woman, having your own toolkit, very important, but keep it with the rest of the tools. I don't know, that would make sense. A license plate that my parents got for me in New York. Thanks, Mom and Dad. Very great. Some nose strips. But anyways, just from this one drawer, this is 1 out of 10, you can get a pretty good idea of what a hot mess this all is. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put on some tunes, perhaps a podcast. I'm going to make an evening of it, and I'm going to go through all these drawers, and I will speed you through the process because it's probably going to be super boring and take me a super long time. But let's try not to think about it. Okay. Okay, so here we are. I have emptied out all of the drawers, and I've created some sort of specific-ish piles of things that I'm going to throw out. So let me just show you what I've come up with, and I'm going to have to find a giant garbage bag rather soon. fast forward to the next day. I figured that was quite enough for last night, so I'm actually going to be heading to spin class in the next little bit, but I thought I would move on to the next room of my house, which, as you can tell, is my bathroom. So looking under here, this is really the only storage area that I have in here. And then I've already, I have the good intention of putting things in bins, but it's gotten a little cray-cray under there. So I'm just going to go ahead and do the same thing I did yesterday. I'm going to separate the things that belong in here that don't, things that I want to throw out, and go from there. Okay, so things are looking a little bit different, thankfully. So I kept the 3 bins, and I got rid of a fair amount of junk. I definitely haven't gone through my makeup bag, which I know I need to go through. That could be a whole other thing, so we'll save that for another day. But essentially, I have a bin of my everyday things. These are my face oils, my cleanser, body lotion, and then my day-to-day makeup. And then these are all hair tools, blow dryer, hairbrush, and straightener. And then this is all extras. So we have refills, we have more of my fun makeup that I don't use, some of my travel stuff, some oil of oregano, just kind of like the catch-all, and gave everything a good wipe down, obviously. So definitely feeling better about that. Took way less time than I thought, thankfully. I'm going to go to spin class and then come back and I will tackle the bedroom and all of my clothes. The last stage of this video is for me to go through my clothes in my bedroom, which is why I'm on the floor, because I have one of those nifty beds that you can't really see, but I keep all of my clothes in 2 drawers underneath my bed, which is super convenient when living in a small apartment to have under bed storage. And then I keep all my undies, socks, bathing suits, sleep masks, everything else in this little side drawer here. So what I'm going to do is I am going to take everything out of all of these drawers one at a time. So I have pants, shirts, sweaters, everything. There's definitely some items in here that should be hung up in the closet, which will free up some space, and just kind of divide this into a more manageable way to find my clothes, because truthfully, even though I don't have that many clothes, my boyfriend definitely has probably twice the amount of clothes that I have. I still find it really hard to find things quickly in the morning when I'm headed to work, and that's probably because I just wear the same 5 outfits because I can't be bothered to try and pull things out of these drawers in here. So I'm gonna stop blabbing and stop procrastinating, which is what I've been doing for the last couple days, and pull everything out here and get started. Huh. The things that you find. My benefits card. Now I can get a massage. My trusty friend. I'm a 25-year-old adult woman with a stuffed animal on my bed. But this is all the junk that I pulled out. This lighting's amazing. So I'm going to sort through. There's definitely some things that should just be thrown out. Like, for example, socks that never have and never will have a match. It's a sad story. It turns out not everyone can find love. And it's time that they just go in the trash where they belong. So I'm gonna get to it. Me. I took a 40-minute Instagram break where you kind of black out and realize that you were sitting in a really awkward position, and then your leg falls asleep, and then you continue scrolling and you're like, what am I even looking at anymore? So I set myself a time limit because I'm just being ridiculous. So I'm gonna put everything back in the drawer just like Marie Kondo would want me to. I'm gonna fold it just like she taught me in that one episode that I watched. By the way, cried twice. I'm a fragile little snowflake. So here, that's not how they're going in, I promise. One thing that is nice about, probably like the only thing nice about wearing natural deodorant right now, besides the fact that I'm not, again with the sweat stains, this is what I'm talking about. So the most recent white t-shirt purchases have no gross armpit stains because I learned that those don't come from your gross sweat, it comes from the weird unnatural deodorant that we all know and love and wear. So that's a fun perk, even though it doesn't really do much for the smell factor, and no one will stand near me for longer than 5 minutes, but at least my t-shirts are white. In this top one here, I have undies, bras, bathing suits, bodysuits. Got rid of quite a few. And then down here I have pajamas and socks and any sort of pantyhose, anything like that. I've got all my t-shirts and things obviously on this side, pants back here. There's actually quite a bit of space in the middle, which I'm happy about because before we moved a few months ago, I got rid of quite a few things, and I just got rid of a few things in this process as well. So if things start to kind of meet in the middle, I think I would try and find some sort of divider just to keep things on their side, but that is what that looks like. Since I have reorganized these 3 different areas of my apartment, I find it's a million times easier to find what I'm looking for. At the end of the day, even when I'm exhausted coming home from work, I know exactly where my keys are supposed to go, where my dirty clothes are supposed to go, and where all my clean laundry, everything in the bathroom. So just in these 3 areas, I've already noticed a huge improvement in my life overall. So this has actually inspired me to look to different areas of my apartment to clear up as well. So the next one being my kitchen. My fridge and all my cupboards are low-key a nightmare. So I'll do another video focused specifically on kitchen organization, as that is much needed. So thank you so much for watching, whoever you are, mom and dad, those sorts of folks. I appreciate it. But looking forward to doing another video soon, and I will check back with you kids later.